to Mornings with Madonna, the servant staircase. Not very pretty, but you'll love to see how steep they are. I will personally answer any of your questions if you ask them below. So let's start the show.
Mornings with Madonna at the mansion on the hill. Wake up with our gorgeous Queen Madonna. Good morning to you.
This is the servant stair, or so I've been told. Cliffy Poo is not allowed to go down these stairs because they are so steep and dangerous.
And Grandma, you said we don't use them because we're not servants.
Well, yes, I might have said such a thing, but pressing on, the servants in the late 1800s and early 1900s certainly used these stairs. This house had 10 full-time servants, and they used these stairs exclusively.
Why did they build the staircase so steep?
It was built this way to save space and time, Cliffy Poo. Servants could get to a different floor in the house more quickly with shorter treads and fewer landings. They didn't have to walk so far. And when they were rung by the Carpenter family, it was important for them to get where they needed to go promptly.
They carried things for the Carpenters up these stairs, Grandma?
Oh, yes, food, linen, luggage, firewood, everything, cleaning supplies even. They carried those up and down these stairs. However, directly behind the pictures you see there was a dumbwaiter, which was used mostly to shuttle linens from the laundry room in the basement to the rooms up above. In certain circumstances, it could be quicker to use the dumbwaiter if there was a servant on each end.
If the servants were always in such a rush, Grandma, they would not have had much time to look at all the pictures back here in the servant stair.
Oh, there were no pictures on these walls then, Cliffy Poo. This area back then was for work. Today, the walls are covered top to bottom with hundreds of pictures of the house over all time. It's our history wall, and it spans 150 years of Minneapolis history as seen from the perspective of this house.
So, this staircase is original to the house?
Oh, Cliffy, right now we are in one of the oldest areas of the house, quite unchanged over time. It even looks different from the rest of the house. In contrast to the grand staircase, for instance, which was built in the Edwardian era 20 years later, this staircase was built in the Victorian era and has Victorian flourishes. The grand staircase was renovated in 1906, and we saw in the previous show that it is much more linear with harder edges. Here, it has a round newel post and carved flower flourishes. So, Glenda has been making fun of Cliffy Poo because few people have been liking his videos. He works hard on these, so please press like and also ask a question below. I will answer all of your questions personally, and a great question will be answered in the next Mornings with Madonna. Oh, Cliffy dear, I don't care if people don't push like. I think you're doing great. Go in my purse, get $1, and treat yourself.
Mornings with Madonna is 300 days. Will be 300 ways to see 300 Clifton.